What truly lies behind Jungkook's steadfast expression? Today's world was shaken by a shocking revelation from BTS's golden magne, Jungkook, who unexpectedly declared his love for a woman whose identity remains undisclosed. This moment not only stunned armies around the globe, but also triggered a rare emotional reaction from Park Jimin, his closest friend and fellow BTS member, who is known for understanding every subtle move Jungkook makes. Amid the euphoria of fans counting down the days until Jungkook and Jimin complete their military service next month, the world was startled by an emotional confession that occurred during a private session unintentionally captured by a military staff member's camera. In the video circulating online, Jungkook can be heard expressing his feelings with a serious tone, admitting that he had kept the relationship hidden all this time to protect the peace of the woman he loves. This revelation instantly sent shockwaves through ARMY, who are used to seeing Jungkook as someone who tightly guards his private life. What's more striking is the moment when Jimin, known as Jungkook's soulmate, appeared unable to hold back his tears upon hearing the confession. Jimin was seen lowering his head for a long time before finally whispering, "I thought I knew everything about you. Turns out I didn't even know half of it." This statement proves that Jungkook's confession is not just a rumor or a promotional tactic. The authenticity of the emotions seen in the video raises a big question. Who is the woman who could make Jungkook open his heart in such a dramatic way amid the tumultuous environment of military duty? Several South Korean entertainment analysts have labeled this one of the most emotional moments in BTS history, as it reveals the human side of an idol long known for his flawless and nearly untouchable image. A music producer who once worked with BTS even stated, "I've known Jungkook for a long time as a professional and hard-to-read person. But from the latest demo songs he wrote, I suspected something had changed. His lyrics are more personal, more touching, and this time more honest." What intensifies this story is the mystery surrounding the woman's identity. Speculations have spread non-stop, ranging from fellow top celebrities to the theory that she's not from the entertainment world at all. The fact that even Jimin didn't know who she is strengthens the belief that Jungkook truly kept this love story a secret, even from his closest circle. On social media, armies worldwide have flooded platforms with wild theories. Some believe Jungkook may have met the woman during his military service. Others are convinced the clues have been there all along, from a mysterious bracelet he wore during a live stream to a ring with certain initials spotted on his finger months ago. A Korean pop culture observer even argued, "This is the moment that proves Jungkook no longer wants to be just a perfect public figure. It's about him as a human being who wants to love freely, without industry limits, without fan pressure, without global expectations." But the spotlight now isn't just on the mystery woman, but also on Jimin's visibly shaken emotional reaction. Many interpret the moment as a testament to the sincerity of their friendship, which has always appeared flawless to the public. Yet, could this be a turning point in the dynamic between the two? Armies in various forums are discussing the possibility that this confession may change the friendship between Jungkook and Jimin, which has always looked harmonious. Some fans say Jimin has always been the one to guard and understand Jungkook, so it's no surprise that he was emotionally overwhelmed upon realizing that his friend had hidden such a big secret from him. A source close to BTS revealed that Jimin's reaction reflects his deep affection and care for Jungkook. Jimin sees himself as an older brother who always wants to protect Jungkook. And when he found out that there's a part of Jungkook's life he didn't know about, it hit his ego as a friend. But he also understands that it's part of Jungkook's maturity. Meanwhile, BTS's agency, HYB, has yet to release an official statement regarding Jungkook's confession. Media outlets view HYB's silence as a sign that this is a personal issue they will not intervene in, a policy they've consistently upheld regarding their artists' private lives. Nevertheless, the speculation won't end here. With Jungkook returning to the entertainment world next month, the public believes all eyes will be on him, not only to welcome his new works, but also in anticipation of clarification about the mysterious woman who turned the golden magne's face into one full of love and maturity. The question now is is the public ready to embrace this more human side of Jungkook? Or will this secret instead test ARMY's loyalty, which has long stood behind him unconditionally? Only time will tell. What's certain is that this confession has shaken the foundation of the world's biggest fandom and brought Jungkook's name back into the spotlight, not for his songs or grand performances, but because of a single honest sentence about love that shook the world. However, behind the emotional uproar and hysteria sweeping ARMY and the global public, a more fundamental and essential question arises for us to reflect upon together. Is what we're witnessing truly a sincere love confession from Jungkook? Or is it a narrative crafted, packaged, and disseminated with a specific purpose? As consumers of information, have we been swept up in emotion without realizing the possibility that this story may merely be part of a public opinion strategy designed to create sensation? It's important to note that the sources sparking the virality of this issue come from social media outlets that often serve as fertile ground for unverified information. The various video clips spreading on TikTok, Twitter, and YouTube come without concrete evidence, official clarifications, or direct confirmation from any related parties, be it Jungkook, Jimin, or their agency HYB. I guess it wise for us to immediately believe a narrative that hasn't been proven true. Or is this the time for all of us to take a step back, be skeptical, and test every piece of information we receive using reason and proper verification methods? The fact that these sources rely on video snippets, anonymous comments, and speculative interpretations should serve as a red flag for us all. Is it possible that, in today's digital algorithm era, our emotions as viewers, fans, or observers are being commodified by certain parties in pursuit of clicks, engagement, or even commercial gain? This question is not merely rhetorical, but urgent for us to reflect on in every consumption of news in this age of rampant disinformation. Some of us may feel disappointed at the possibility that this gripping story is fabricated. But that disappointment should not blind us to the fact that the global entertainment industry, including K-pop, is not a sterile space free from scripting, marketing strategies, and intentionally crafted narratives aimed at sparking collective emotion. In this context, let us dig deeper. Would Jungkook, a global figure well-trained in guarding his image and privacy, truly declare love openly in a militarized, monitored environment, in a situation that could stir public controversy? Wouldn't such a move contradict Jungkook's long-standing avoidance of scandal and personal issues? Or have we fallen victim to confirmation bias, where we prefer to believe something that aligns with our fantasies and hopes about the idols we admire? On the other hand, Jimin's so-called emotional reaction, did it truly happen? Or are we only seeing a video clip that has been interpreted one-sidedly by social media? Why hasn't there been any official statement from Jimin to this day? Is Jimin's silence a sign of agreement, or proof that this narrative is just a public illusion? We cannot deny that news combining emotion, love, and idol conflict has massive appeal to the public. This makes stories like these highly vulnerable to becoming clickbait and mass-consumed content without proper verification. Therefore, we urge all of you, our dear readers, to preserve reason when approaching this phenomenon. Let us together assess every piece of information with a reflective mindset. Does this information have a strong evidential basis? Is the source credible? Could this narrative be exploited for other interests? Are our emotions being driven by provocative headlines without considering objective facts? On this occasion as well, we would like to remind you that the news, articles, and videos currently circulating widely come from various social media platforms that have vastly different validation standards compared to official media. The truth of this information still needs to be tested and further verified. So far, there's been no direct statement from Jungkook, Jimin, or HYB officially confirming the incident. This is a fact we must firmly hold as a foundation in analyzing any circulating news. As intelligent consumers of information, we must adopt a more critical, skeptical, and reflective attitude when facing every piece of news, especially in a digital era where false information can spread massively and quickly. Let us not allow emotion and expectation to blind our eyes and minds. Let us also not be part of the stream that fuels disinformation by sharing unverified news. The deep questions we must ponder together are: do we truly want to live in a world shaped by false narratives that merely satisfy momentary curiosity? Or do we choose to be part of a society that upholds the integrity of information, values truth, and rejects emotional manipulation? Thank you.